But first off, before we bring up Canelo, which is coming shortly, I want to introduce to you a young man who is on his way, to big things. And we at Golden Boy Promotions are really excited about this next young man who I'm going to introduce to you. You saw him fight tonight. He had a wonderful performance. He has a new team. He has a new trainer. He looked sharp today, but like he admits, he still needs a couple of fights to adjust with Eddy Reynoso and with Canelo in camp. So I'm happy to say that Ryan Flash Garcia will be fighting for a world title next year shortly. And we're really, really excited about him. And so without any further ado, Ryan Garcia to say a few words. Ryan.
Hey everybody, I want to thank God for blessing me with this victory. I want to thank my team, Eddy Reynoso, Canelo, my dad, my family for supporting me while I was in camp. I was away for 2 months, away from everybody. But I mean, I was living on the beach, so it wasn't too bad. But other than that, I had a strong camp. We worked on a lot of things that I needed to fix. And, coming into this fight, I just wanted to show everybody, how much I'm determined to prove that I could really fight. I'm not just on Instagram, and I could really do this thing. So that's really what I wanted to show.
Any questions?
Oh, any questions, guys? This guy right here.
Ryan, did you ever really question if you were just an Instagram star? Or did you ever question that? You knew, right, how good you were?
I didn't ever question that because I had 225 amateur fights. A lot of people don't know that. I was a 15-time national champion. I made the USA team. I didn't go to Olympics because they changed the age requirements to 19 years old. I was 17. They took off the headgears. And I wanted to do this for my family, so I went pro.
Ryan, with this Viva Mexico, you won a lot of Mexican followers, and the people is yelling, Viva Mexico, Mexico, when you are fighting.
Well, I mean, it feels special to my heart because, you hear a lot of people on the internet say, because I don't speak Spanish, that doesn't mean I'm not Mexican. I mean, my whole family's Mexican. I go to all the family parties. I don't know what they're talking about. Like, I have the Mexican blood in me, so I was just honored, and I felt good that everybody was cheering that while I was fighting.
Esta para Oscar, por favor. Oscar, la gente dice que Ryan es el siguiente Oscar de la Hoya. Cuando lo viste pelear, te viste cuando eras joven.
No, yo creo que Ryan está escribiendo su propia historia. La mía ya está escrita. Ryan está escribiendo su propia historia y va a hacer cosas grandes como lo hizo los pasados campeones, como lo hice yo, y ahora le va a tocar a Ryan. He said that if I see myself in Ryan, and if he reminds me of me, and he said, look, he's gonna write his own story. Ryan has a bright future. I'm sure he'll get to a world title and then win many world titles, just like past champions did, just like I did. But Ryan will write his own story.
Ryan, right here. Eddy Reynoso, one of the best trainers in boxing. What was it like to work out with him? What does he do that makes him so great?
I mean, it's because he treats you like family, and you just get in the camp and everybody, is all chill, and they just want the best for you, and that's what I felt. If I didn't feel that, then my performance wouldn't have been good, but I felt like such a chemistry with the camp. Everybody welcomed me open arms, and that was the best part of it, and he's a badass trainer.
Andrew Rosario, On the Scene Sports. How much inspiration do you get from watching Canelo fight? What does that do for you?
Well, coming to this camp, just watching him spar, train, and everything, you can see just the mindset he had, and that he never thinks he's too high. He always stays humble and keeps working on his craft. So, that inspired me to never think I've got so good. I never got to a point where I can't be beat. I got to keep training hard and keep working hard. So, yeah, he is an inspiration to me.
Ryan, back here, I know you said, next year is when you plan to fight for a world title. When do you want to fight somebody who's going to challenge you? Like right now, everything's going well. Plan A works perfect. When do you expect to maybe fight maybe like Tony Luis, a Devin Haney, somebody who they're going to stand right in front of you, they're going to give you a hard time, they're going to say basically, no, you got to do something different against us?
Well, when that time comes, I'll be very, very prepared for those fights. Those are fights that I would love to have. Everything's a process. I'm going to trust my team. In the past, I would say, let's do it right now, but I want to take my time with this. I want to savor every moment, and I want to enjoy this ride. So whenever it happens, I will be prepared, and I will be ready to go.
Hi, Garcia. Uriel de Berea Visión, from Berea Vision. Talking about your fight, did it throw you off a little bit, all he was doing in the ring to try to make you miss or make you like get off your fight?
Well, at the weigh-ins, he pushed me, and at that moment, I knew he was going to do a lot of stuff to throw me off my game while I'm fighting. So going into the ring, I knew I just had to stay composed. I knew he couldn't beat me. His skills I knew I had a lot of advantages on him. I just had to stay focused. Even when he was hitting me with low blows, I would just I even touched his hand, I just got to stay focused. I'm not even going to give him the satisfaction of me saying, nah, I don't want to touch your glove. I just gave him his respect and kept going.
Ryan, Alden Kodash of the Fight City. You're a very good fighter, 20 years old. The two titleists, the two unified champions at lightweight right now are very accomplished and very experienced, Mikey Garcia and Vasily Lomachenko. Do you see yourself fighting at 135 for your first title fight, or maybe moving down to 130 to fight some more reasonably experienced fighters before that?
130 is going to be tough for me just because I've been fighting at 130 pounds since I was 16, 15 years old. At this point, 135 will probably be my first title shot because 130 is just too hard. I was killing myself to get to 130. When I fought Jason Velez, I basically couldn't move going to the weigh-ins. So 135 would be the ideal weight for me to get a world title. Any more questions? Good? Okay, thank you guys.